Good day, good day, good day, everybody. How is everybody doing? We are still on our journey. Oh, you know what? Let me share. Let's share this in my Discord. All right. What's up, everybody? So we're making slow progress, but we're gonna start speeding things up. But we will be in Rhode Island by tomorrow. The trailer will be dropped off officially by tomorrow. So, and then I could be done filming the video. Can't wait to post the video of me dropping off the trailer, the road trip. Um, so should be exciting. Um, had some flat tires, had some drama. Um, my cat was lost while I'm gone, so my cat is outside running around right now. It's an indoor cat. So pray for me, guys, that my babysitter is staying at my house right now, and she accidentally lost my cat. I know she's crying her eyes out. She's so sad, and she obviously feels fucking horrible that she lost my cat. And you know, it's a bummer. Shit happens. I'm one of those people who's understanding, but obviously I fucking love my cat. I want my cat back. So I did get a phone call. Somebody spotted my cat outside. However, the collar got ripped off when she was trying to get the cat. So pray for me, guys, that my cat returns. Um, and I'm new to your channel, just thinking about starting up a junk hauling business. Big Rio, Jeffro, well, you're at the right channel, my man. If you have any questions, ask. I'm going to be live answering questions. Matt, what's up, Matt Finch? I'll see you in 2 days at the Texas event, everybody. If you want to learn about SEO, this is a 3-day seminar. It's in Texas, hosted by Ricardo Junk Guys. You can find more about the event. I just posted a video on my channel. Go check my latest videos on the event. It's 3 days. It starts tomorrow. So if you're in the Texas area or you're driving distance, definitely come out to the event tomorrow. It will be very educational. Matt Fitch will also be there. I think Matt Fitch is also speaking, I believe. But yeah, I will be there on the 15th speaking on Google Ads. But the event is mostly on how to grow your business organically in the junk removal space. So it should be really fun. But yeah, guys, so it's been quite the journey, this trip. It's been a nice little break, a vacation, though. We're going to stop in New York. We're going to go to Texas as well for the event, see what Texas has to offer. Never been. I'm going to get a cowboy hat for sure. Thank you, guys. But yeah, my cat's, luckily, I live in a nice area where the traffic isn't bad. There's not a lot of cars, and they just spotted the cat last night, so we put food out, and yeah, hopefully the cat comes back. It sucks because I'm not there. If I was there, he would run up to me. He's running away from everybody else. I wanted to go to that seminar, just having a tough year. Don't have time to go to. Oh, if you're in Austin, Big Rio, you should. If you don't have time, I understand, but I mean, it's only a few hours drive, right? I mean, it's gonna be quite the event. But if you can't make it, I understand. Um, but yeah, so super excited, guys. I'll see you all there at that event. However, does anybody have any questions while I'm live? Does anybody have any questions about junk removal, business, life, relationships, love? My girl's here. She's got her headphones plugged in, though. She doesn't want to hear me talking. Thanks, Big Rig Jeffro. Thank you. Thanks, Jeffrey Landon. Um, yeah, I hope my little cat comes back. Had him since he was a little baby. He's I want to say going on 4 years old. Got him when he was a little baby, and fucking went through a lot with that cat. Um, I bought the cat as a little baby, a few weeks old, off Craigslist. The cat was definitely fucking smuggled from Mexico because the papers they gave me were in Spanish. All his shots were from Mexico, and the cat, even though it had a couple shots, the cat had ringworm for like 6 months, and it gave me ringworm. Like fucking, it was really obnoxious. I had ringworm like on my face for like 6 months, it was obnoxious to get rid of the ringworm. So me and that cat went through a fuckload. The fucker gave me ringworm, and we had to like trap the cat in one bedroom for a long time until the ringworm went away. It was a really annoying process. Um, but Big Rig Jeffro asks, any advice for starting out? I'm looking at the trailer that's an iron bull. Not sure if I should get the 4-foot walls or the shorter one. It's a dump trailer. 16-foot trailer. Okay, so my suggestion is get 4-foot walls if you can. My second suggestion is don't get a 16-foot trailer. Um, you know, you're competing with people with 10-foot dump trucks, right? You want to stay in that sweet spot. Like I had a 6x12x4. Cubic yards of that trailer is 11 cubic yards, right? Got Junk is a 10x8x5 or 10x7, 10 feet long, 7 foot wide by 5. You don't want to get too big because people are pricing on smaller trucks, right? Like when you're talking about like Got Junk, Junk King, and all them. And if you have a drastic, and this is the only problem with big box trucks is you have so much more cubic yards. Like the box truck that I had was almost 30 cubic yards, which is double the national competition. Junk King, Big Blue, Big Red, Call It Chunk, they all have smaller, like 13 to 15 cubic yard trucks. So when you start getting these big ass trailers, your pricing has to reflect that. So when you have a higher full load price, it just generally scares off customers. The sweet spot, you kind of want to be in those, um, you know, 10 foot long, 12 foot long, 14, 16 feet long. You're starting to get a little too big for the junk removal space. However, this is a general suggestion. This is a general suggestion. There's plenty of people with giant box trucks who charge, let's say it's 30 cubic yards, and they'll explain to the customer like, hey, we're two got junk dump trucks. We're the size of two. That's why our price for the full load of this box truck is $1,500. But a lot of customers, when they call around and price shop and ask for full load pricing, they're getting $550 to $1,000 of full load pricing because they have smaller trucks. So, sorry, long rant, but just be careful on the super long ones. If it's a 16 foot and it's only 2-foot wall, it's different. It's way less cubic yardage. Way less cubic yardage because it's 2 foot. But I would suggest getting a 4-foot wall, the shorter one. Exactly, Jeffrey Landon. And in order to be competitive with a bigger trailer, if you have a 16-foot trailer and it has 4-foot walls and it's you know, you've got yes. Sorry, I'll finish my thought real quick. You got a giant trailer or a giant box truck. You got to charge what it's worth to fill that thing up. And customers are just going to hear a higher price, and you're going to try to explain yourself. No, we just have a bigger one. We're much bigger than the other guy, way bigger. You can fit, it's the same thing. We charge by the cubic volume. It's the same. You're going to be paying the same price as you would anywhere else or whatever. They just hear a full load price at $1,500 and you scare them off. So the sweet spot is 10 to 12 foot. For junk removal. Dumpsters, completely different. Dumpster rentals, completely different business. But if you're doing full service junk removal, sweet spot's 10 to 12. And always get 4-foot sides. Try to avoid 2-foot sides because you're just going to have to build walls. And some people make it work with ratchet straps, but that's just annoying, So, yeah. We are in Ohio, guys, and we are actually meeting up with Sky Lane in just a few hours. I'm actually getting ready to meet up with Sky. He also ran a junk removal business. He also sold his junk removal business. And I'm getting ready to meet with him for lunch because I'm cruising through. So I'm going to be sure to definitely get some video for the vlog. For that. Should be interesting and fun. No problem, Big Rig. I'm glad I could help. If anybody else has any other questions, please ask. While I'm on this road trip, I'm just going to be live, just chit chatting, shooting the shit. So ask your questions. Um, what should I talk about in the meantime while I wait for your guys' questions? Um, So my software, guys, my software is coming out. We did the soft launch announcement, my event 2 weeks ago. It was an awesome event. So many of you showed up. 200 people showed up in person. 700 people were watching live, which is insane. And I can't wait for you guys to test the software. Beta testing opens in 2 weeks, 10 to 14 days. So if you apply for beta testing, you will get a response very, very soon. Okay, guys, you're going to be led into beta very soon. Would you dive into what you think about YouTube? Would you dive into what you think about YouTube blogging? You probably mean vlogging, or maybe you do mean vlogging, sponsorships, ads. So Jeffrey, oh, you just corrected yourself, vlogging. Okay, would you dive into okay, so YouTube and vlogging and sponsorships. When you say sponsorships and ads, are you talking about like as a YouTuber, me taking sponsorships? Or are you talking about a junk removal company doing sponsoring people, sponsoring, you know, I remember there's a golf course who called me and they needed sponsors like me to pay to be um, in the golf course brochure. Or are you talking, and then when you talk about ads, because you're saying YouTube and vlogging, so I'm assuming sponsorship and ads all related to YouTube and vlogging, or what would you? I'll start with YouTube and vlogging while you tell me what you mean about sponsorship and ads. Um, so yes, I actually posted a video on YouTubers in this business, and it's a really good video that I think I posted. A lot of mistakes that the people make on this platform is they're not using YouTube for the correct. The only person doing YouTube correctly is Ricardo from Junk Guys. If you go look at Ricardo from Junk Guys, there's other people out there, but he's the only other major one. If you go look at Ricardo from Junk Guys, he has 4,000 videos that he's posted over the last 15 years, right? 15, 16 years. And a lot of the videos are like trampoline removal, hot tub removal. And he's got dozens of videos, like probably has 100 hot tub removals, 100 trampoline removals, all redundant, repetitive, the same shit. But the title's a little bit different. Hot tub removal in Frisco, Texas, hot tub, whatever. That is how people should be growing their business, YouTube. And most people are making the mistake of trying to become a vlogger. Now, vlogging the journey of them building a junk removal business. And the problem with this that I see that most people are doing is that's fine if you want to be a vlogger and show the journey of you building your business, but that's not going to help your business. You're trying to build a personal brand about you being a business owner, which is only going to get other people who are trying to start a business interested in following you, which leads to one end result. The end result of these people, and there's countless, and it's crazy how many people are starting a business and teaching people, and it's going along the journey. You're attracting people who also want to do the same thing, which there's only one direction you can go with that YouTube channel, like what I'm doing myself and what other people are doing, which is fine. But you need to understand what you're doing is you're opening the doors to one path, and that path is you're selling education at that point. This has nothing to do with your business. You're not going to get the exposure for your business that you think by you teaching how to do junk removal and following the journey along of junk removal. You need to do it the Ricardo way. You need to make a channel dedicated to XYZ junk removal company, and you're posting, did a house clean out in Texas, every single job, because these will start showing up on SEO results. You'd be surprised that sometimes Google will show video SEO results when somebody types in trampoline removal or hot tub removal. Google will sometimes show videos along inside those search results. And then you also show up on YouTube. And if you do this for an entire year and you post, YouTube content related to the junk removal business and not like, hey, look at me building my business. Those are two separate channels. If you were going to, so to answer your YouTube vlogging question, if you want to be a vlogger and an educator and talking about the journey of you building your business, which is what everybody is doing on YouTube, every single person is doing this on YouTube, you need to realize that leads to one end result. You are now an educator. You're not going to attract customers for your business. You're going to attract people who want to learn what you're doing. And you eventually either one, just keep talking information and building a personal brand around you being a junk removal teacher, or you sell stuff. I sell stuff, and that's the path. But what I think people should be doing is for a year going hard on YouTube, building your junk removal business with searchable SEO video results, cleanouts, garage cleanouts, yard debris cleanouts, single item removals, appliance removal. Everything you remove should be a video. Every single job should be a video on YouTube. Quick Junk Removal asks, did you say you'll be there today and tomorrow? So can you tell me what times will you be there? If I'm only interested in talking about your software. Yeah, so I will be there on the 15th talking about ads and my software. Quick Junk Removal at the summit. So yes, I will be there on the 15th and the morning of the 16th too. So morning and afternoon of the 16th. I'll be talking about Google ads, Facebook ads, Yelp ads, and my software. Everybody else will probably be talking about SEO. You had mentioned that you considered launching a new location out of state. Archie asks, what would your process on launching a location virtually? Okay, I was going to do this. And here was what my plan was going to be. I didn't do it because I was having trouble getting approved for new trucks, credit cards. You got to have credit cards on the trucks for dumping gas fees. It was just, I was not able to figure it out. So my process was going to be this. I was going to drive, me personally, I was going to buy the truck. And so I was personally going to go out there and find somebody to run it and run it as like a lead employee, and let him know there's going to be potential for operations manager. And I was just going to get it started for a week, get a crew going, find 2 guys, hire the 2 best, let the guy know that, hey, this was all just theory, right? I had to figure this out. I was going to do it. So I don't know if this was going to work, but I was going to start with 2 employees and kind of just start it and let them know, like, hey, just stick with me. It's going to pick up. The ads are going to get running. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. It's only going to be 4 or 5 days a week, and just kind of get the ball rolling and let him know that he was the lead. So he had the drive, that he knew he was going to be the ops manager. There was a much higher positions. We're trying to grow the company. And honestly, I was just going to, find somewhere to leave the truck parked, get everything, get all the tools, get the credit cards, get the credit card machines, the suits, the uniforms, the hats, get everything needed. And really, I was just going to find 2 good guys, and you got to trust. So that was going to be my plan, was very just kind of go with the flow type deal, is how I was going to do it in Colorado. Launching a location out of a different state. And that's where things get a little difficult. Why I understand people franchise is because running operations when you're not there is probably next to impossible, I would imagine. And that's why I started to realize people are franchising. There's a lot of operations that goes into this business. There is a lot. And as John is here, and you can see John talks a lot about COGS. He understands his COGS, and this is shit you kind of have to be there in person to run a successful junk company. If you can't touch the tangibilityness of a junk removal business, it's nearly probably impossible to run a tight, smooth, fluid, profitable. It's going to be much harder. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's not impossible. But in order to really streamline it and make it profitable, you need to be able to touch and feel your business. And running it virtually, it's going to be hard. My plan, like I told you, though, was to find 2 good guys and just see how that lead employee runs it. and just do your best. Honestly, there's no way, you know, you're not there to. That's where things get difficult. Like when a truck breaks down and you're not there, when shit hits the fan, somebody gets hurt. I understand why people franchise this business now, because if you're not there, now obviously if you have the money to get an ops manager to fucking run it from day one, but most people aren't sitting on fucking 100, 200 grand in the bank where you can take that hit and have an ops manager from day one. You're kind of dependent on a lead employee. If you can find a lead employee to believe in your vision and take the reins and really lead this company, this new location, maybe you can make it work, but it is going to be a little bit more difficult because you can't touch and feel it. I hope that answers your question, Archie. Do you make any money from YouTube videos? Yeah, I make about $400 a month from YouTube ads. It's pretty fucking crazy. Just being such a small channel. Clutter just joining. What's up? Clutter reduction. The drive. We're like 12 hours away from Rhode Island. We're almost done. 60 hours total. I've definitely been going slow because been enjoying ourselves. But guys, also my cat is lost. Please pray for me. The person staying at my house lost my cat. Bless her heart. She's a sweetheart. She's our babysitter. It was an honest mistake, but my cat is missing. They spotted the cat last night outside, so he's still alive. My poor little cat. You've probably seen my cat in my YouTube videos, so pray to God she's looking as hard as she can for my cat. James, what's up? What's up, James from Australia? Thank you for joining. If you guys have any questions, please ask. I'm on a road trip. I got fucking 12 hours. Maybe I'll stay live for 12 hours. Just kidding. I won't be able to do that. John, what's up, my man? Fever Foom, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day. Fever Foom, I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to go back to Jeffrey's questions on getting paid for sponsorships in your videos. I have not gotten any sponsorships yet. I've had a couple people like Bunt Boots send me some boots for free to talk about them. I did that. But I haven't got any paid sponsorships. Ads, the ad revenue, like I said, my highest month is 600. This month is going to be pretty bad. It'll probably be a couple $100 this month, but I haven't been posting videos as often. Seems to average at about $400 a month in Google ads that I'm making. A little bit of extra money here and there. Kendra, what's up? How you doing, Kendra? If you have any questions, ask. It could be on love, relationships, spirituality, fitness, which I'm not killing it at fitness right now. But my man, David Ledick from Junk MD, he's killing the fitness game. But I do know a lot about fitness. I used to run a fitness app. Them cats be vicious. I've been attacked by one for no reason. I didn't want to attack the owner. My cat is nice, but yeah, that sucks. Some cats are fucking assholes. I will agree, big boy. Some cats are assholes for sure. Jeffrey Landon asks, how many companies? Once again, if you're talking about sponsorships on a YouTube channel, obviously the bigger you are, the more sponsors are going to come to you. That's just how it works. Now, I've had a couple people hit me up, but if you really wanted sponsors, what I would have to do is go find companies that I think would benefit from a junk removal YouTube channel. Is that what we're talking about? Junk YouTube sponsors for like my junk removal channel? Jeffrey, is this what you're referring to? Or are you talking about sponsors for a junk removal business? If you're talking, because I feel like you're talking about my YouTube channel. Yeah, I can go reach out. Like House Call Pro and Jobber, they all have referral programs. But that's not really a sponsor. Companies like Brunt Work Boots, they hit me up. That's a sponsor. So I could technically go reach out to other companies that I think would benefit. But dude, I'm not big enough. And honestly, I don't really care right now, I guess. The only sponsor that I want to be sponsoring is Autopilot for now. Called someone in California about a dump truck, and they quoted me a price. They would not provide me with the breakdown of how they came up with the fee. Quick junk removal. What are you talking about? A dump? You asked for? You called about a dump truck for sale? What do you mean? You want to break down? You want a breakdown of the dump truck, or what? What breakdown of how they came up with the fee? Because if you're just buying a Toyota, what do you, or an Isuzu? What do you mean? Um, do you have a contact for some? Do you have a contact for someone reliable that sells dump trucks, new and used? Quick junk removal. Every dump truck I've ever bought, they just gave me a price. I never got a breakdown. I don't know what you mean by breakdown. Do you mean you want to know how much for the chassis, how much for the dump body, the dump the actual dump body on it? Um, because every dump truck and dump trailer I've ever bought, they just gave me a price and I was just like yes or no. Um, I never got a breakdown of the fee. Or what do you, maybe explain what you mean by that? Because as far as a contact for someone reliable that sells dump trucks, I do have a guy in California that I bought my dump truck from. Yes, I can give you his contact. Um, but also, I just found all my dump trucks that I have bought off commercialtrucktrader.com. And you just got to do your research on the company you buy from and just ask them questions. Clutter reduction asks, what's the biggest thing you would do differently when starting a junk removal business? Ooh, this is a video I'm going to post. It's actually one of my video titles that I'm going to make is what I would do differently if I were to start over. Now, I really got to think to really make this. I'm going to make this a really good video because there's a lot of things I would do differently, right? And also, advertising has changed a little bit. Google ads, like it's a little more expensive. There's more competitors. But there is a lot of things I would do different from advertising to oh, we got some let's hide this user. We got somebody saying bad things. That's the first person I've ever had come in here and say bad words and just start cussing. So hold on. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so I'm going to make a really cool video. There's a lot of things I do different clutter reduction, a lot. And this also depends on your money that you have. But in terms of one simple thing is I would do payroll by the book. As you start growing and hiring employees, I got in trouble for not having workers' comp. That cost me money. So workers' comp and payroll taxes. You could still hire employees like one-off 1099. Make sure you get them the 1099. Make sure they sign the gig workers contract. You can have gig workers help you from time to time, but when you hire them as an employee, I would hire them as an employee. When you finally take them full time or part time and they come in regularly, that is when you have to get workers payroll tax. Mistake I made there that cost me a lot of money. I did no traditional advertising. I would go ham on traditional advertising. I did no Facebook marketing. I would double down on Facebook. I would double down on Facebook marketing. Facebook marketing is very powerful if you do it correctly. I would build my Facebook personal brand and I would add 5,000 friends. I would have done yard signs from the beginning. I mean, there's countless things I would have done differently. For sure. And I'm going to make a really good video on what I would do differently and how I would grow if I were to start over, knowing what I know now. But yeah, those are a few things, clutter reduction. G. Rodriguez, why the heck did this show up on my YouTube shorts? Are you in Texas? G. Rodriguez, I have no idea, man, but I am doing a junk removal event in Texas. My friend G. Rodriguez, I am going to be speaking on the 15th. There's an event. You can check out my latest video. I posted a video on this event. It's tomorrow, 14th, 15th, 16th. It's in Dallas, Texas. Maybe that's why it showed up. Quick junk removal. I see what you're talking about. Maybe if you're buying a new dump truck, maybe they should have a breakdown. I was buying used ones. like in 2013, Isuzu, there was just a price. They're like, hey, yo, $55,000, take it or leave it. When you're buying a new dump truck and you're modifying, adding the dump body, adding the lift gate, adding all that stuff, I could understand there might be a breakdown. But honestly, I've never bought a used dump truck. I don't know if they, but I would imagine they should have a breakdown if it's a new dump truck. If it's a used dump truck, probably not, because it's just used. There's a price for it. That's it. I hope that helps. Quick junk removal. John Aguirre, Andrew, which is the largest junk removal Facebook group? John, it's called Junk Removal Business Owner Discussion Group. There's 27,000 members. That is the largest one. A monster. Oh, I've heard this one before, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. Jeffrey Landon says, besides realtors, what specific people can we focus on via social media and in-person cold selling? So social media is easy. You need to max out 5,000 friends. And how you should do it is go join all your local Facebook groups in your community. For example, I live in a small little city. You want to find not just your real estate groups, but you want to find just normal local community groups to your city. So, for example, if I lived in Playa Vista, find the Playa Vista community group. Find the buy-sell groups. What is the Facebook groups called where people just give shit away for free? Nothing groups? Buy nothing. So you want to find buy nothing groups, yard sale groups, community groups local to your city, closest to your city or in your city, and you just want to go add those people, okay? You want to get to 5,000 friends. Personally brand your Facebook page, because then when you start boosting those posts, boosting your posts of your business, you make a business post and you boost that post, it's going to spread to all of your friends and your friends of friends that are all in those local communities. So you want to max out your personal friends list to 5,000 people. Brand, change your cover image, brand, you become your brand on your Facebook, your personal brand. Your Facebook is now your brand. You are no longer John or Jeffrey. You are Jeffrey with fucking junk removal. Your personal brand is so powerful on Facebook, even more powerful than your business page, way more powerful than your Facebook business page. So add realtors and add people in your local community, and then you can make a Facebook post with you and your family photo, you and the family photo in front of your truck, and you just boost that post every day, all day, same post, just boost it forever, infinitely. Just boost that motherfucking post. Is creating a website on Google Sites good with SEO and have a lot of pages, professional? So is Google Sites, is it going to give you more SEO benefits? You would think so, right? Because Google favors Google. Is that shady for Google to do to favor their websites more? Yes. Ricardo does believe that if you use Google Sites to build Google pages, that you'll rank better using Google Sites. Is it provable? No. Is it theory? Yes. Can it be possible? Yes. I mean, that kind of is like the same of Amazon, right? Amazon is now producing all of their own products. They make batteries, they make shirts. Amazon could easily, and probably does, and actually was caught. They were caught copying people's products and pushing their products to the top of the Amazon search results, which is that ethical? I don't know. Amazon is making batteries and shirts, and they're making everything, right? They have their own, it's called Amazon Basics. And whenever I search t-shirts, Amazon Basics is right at the top. Amazon has their own algorithm for ranking products, their own SEO, so to speak. So can Google do that same shit and favor a Google website because it's made with the Google Sites? Absolutely. Is it probably true? Probably. Is anybody ever going to be able to prove it? Anything with SEO? No. Nobody can ever prove anything with SEO. It is a black box that Google will never tell you how. Obviously, they will never tell you how. You can never know the secrets of ranking. If everybody knew the 100% secret of ranking on Google SEO, then everybody would know what to do. It's always going to be a secret. Google will tell you some basics of like ranking better, but they will never tell you the true algorithm of because then everybody would know exactly how to get to number one. Facebook groups do great for me. Nextdoor, reply to post. Yeah, Nextdoor too. I forgot reply to post. Recommend people tag yourself. Yep. Clutter reduction, all good information. Jeffrey Landon, how often and how much money are you spending on boosting a post? So I was running actual Facebook ads, but Facebook Boost is an easy way to get started. Start with $5 a day, then boost to $15 a day. And you want to boost the same post. You have to scroll down and find the same post, boost the same post, because you want to start building up the comments and likes on that post. So you want to boost the same post over and over and over and over until you have hundreds of comments. And you're going to get some negative Nancy comments too, because that's just how Facebook is. Just delete those ones and keep boosting. Delete the negatives, keep boosting. So that eventually people will come back to that boosted post and say, I hired them. They were great. I hired them. Do this every day for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. And just remember, you are going to have to be active on Facebook and respond to people. I used to have one of those free Google websites, but they just went away. So Google redirects my website. My Google. Yep, I heard that Google's getting. So I heard that website. Google got rid of the free Google web page, but I think you can still build a Google website using Google Sites. Clutter Reduction says, I'm basically going to buckle down on Facebook, Nextdoor, and my networking groups, more focused on fewer topics that yield a continue. Yep. Yes, Facebook. If Facebook is your next best bet, if you don't have the budget for Google Ads. Big Rio says, Clutter Reduction, I like your channel. You give solid advice. Thank you for the videos. Yes, I always recommend Clutter Reduction when people are first starting out, because Clutter Reduction has relatable, good, solid advice for people who are first starting out and don't have employees. Mega Skins Gaming. What makes JRE websites different from making my own if no one knows the secret of SEO? Because there are people who, okay, even though Google will never say, hey, here's how you get to number one, there are obvious theories that are true. Links, backlinks, quality content, header tags, meta tags, using H1 tags and good body content that's not garbage content that Google can see as good quality content, using image alt tags and just making a good quality website with good code. There's a lot of obvious stuff out there. WordPress has amazing plugins called Yoast SEO. All these website builders like Wix and Duda have SEO tools built in that guides you in making good quality SEO and just really basic shit. And some people know how to do that basic shit really well. There's a lot of things you can actually do that we know works, even though Google won't 100% say, here's how you get to number one. There's things that we understand that you need search engines that's going to rank you higher. And I know JRA and all them know the basics of how to do this. There's people out there like Matt Fitch, Louis Vandervolk, JRA. In reality, you can do it yourself. It's not that hard. I teach people how to make websites, all this stuff, using basic SEO, and how to get backlinks and all that stuff. But yeah, you could hire somebody reputable who will help you speed up your results. Jeffrey says, looking into hiring internationally for building your website. My site currently being rebuilt with over 100 SEO pages. Nice. With Duda. Yes, Duda is amazing. If you can get somebody who knows the basics of Duda, you'll be done. Like, honestly, if you just do this is what I tell people. If you just do a little research and you could find somebody who is really good to build you a 100-page website with SEO just fine, because Duda has SEO built in. Just make sure they do the header tags right, and then you just go get some backlinks. You do not need to pay a ton of money for a website. Blueberry, the anti-furry, what's up? Jeffrey Landon, I hired somebody from the Philippines. Awesome. Did you watch my video, Jeffrey? Did you watch my video on how to hire from the Philippines, or do you have my course, or how did you go about it? Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, it will change your life. Has it changed your life yet or not yet? If anybody has any more questions, ask away. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off here soon. Awesome, Jeffrey. I hope you like the course. I hope everything's going good. I hope you got value from it. And remember, people who buy my course, you can book a call with me anytime you want. That's the benefit of my course. You get direct access to me. But I hope Hope it's been beneficial. The mastermind starts as soon as I get back from this road trip, guys. The masterminds will start as soon as I'm back from the road trip, vacation, all this stuff. We're going to be doing some serious mastermind work. Jacob says, "Hi, Andrew. We are about to launch in San Diego, and I've been struggling with hiring my first employee. How did you manage? How did you manage that work not being on regulars? How did you manage? How did you manage that with work not? Okay, so every time I hired an employee and I was first starting, well, for example, my LA location. I was just starting my LA location, right? I was waiting on the ads to pick up. It's not like I had 5 jobs a day every day. Um, so it was a job or two, and maybe the next day not. It took some time. So when I hired the employees, I hired full time, and I let them know, hey, bear with me. It might be slow for the first month or two. So you just need to talk to them initially and be like, hey, I have every intention to getting this busy. But it might be slow for the first month or two. And you'll find employees that are understanding about that. And, usually you don't want to most people don't hire an employee until they are busy, right? Most people are on the truck and then they get an employee to work with them next to them because they're starting to get busy, right? And they need somebody. However, if you're trying to hire when you're not busy, that's what I did because I didn't want to be on the truck on my LA location. So I just had to have them understand, like, hey, we're gonna get there. Please just stick with me. I had them believe in the vision, the dream that I'm gonna grow this. You're gonna be the top guy. There's going to be an operations manager position soon. You really, really got to have them believe in the vision and that it's going to work. So I just told them the truth. I was like, hey, it's not going to be busy right away. I don't know how many jobs a day we're going to get, but it will pick up over time. Generally, you want to wait to hire an employee when you are busy. So you're not just throwing away money. Being on the truck solo is pretty tough. I know a lot of jobs you do need help. So sometimes you might only have 1 or 2 jobs a day and you still want an employee. You just need to explain to them like, hey, this is what it is. But like I said, you can also watch Clutter Reduction and he'll teach you how to do a lot of stuff by yourself. And then you can hire a gig worker on big jobs when you need help, when you actually need somebody for those jobs that you do need 2 people. Hopefully that helps, Jacob. How close are you to the drop-off? I am 12 hours away, Mega Skins, from dropping this damn trailer off. Quick junk removal. So you're only attending Saturday. No, I'll be there on the 15th and 16th. Quick junk removal. I'll be there, I think 15th's a Friday, right? I'll be there Friday and Saturday. Strictly Venomous. Is your number on the description? No. So when you sign up for the course, you get my phone number after you book a call with me. After you buy the course, you then get my phone number because we do a phone call. She is a VA social media manager for me. Jeffrey Landon. Is it changing your life yet? It will change your life. Has it changed it yet? Jose, Diego Armando. What's up, my man? How you doing? Big Rig Jeffro. Maybe hire 1099 in the beginning. Absolutely. Great idea. Clutter reduction, staying solo for as long as I can. I still enjoy the work. Clutter reduction, that's awesome. Save as much money as you can. Stay solo, especially cake up. Cake up. Some people want to get off the truck as soon as they can. That's fine too. Make sure you're busy. Get the work before you get employees. Try to do that first. Get busy enough to get employees, but stay on the truck as long as you can because you will cake up like Matt and JoJo. Jacob, glad I can help. Strictly Venomous, thanks will do. Jeffrey Landon, awesome. Glad that it has changed, especially when they become phone gods like Brittany and Edward. Brittany and Edward crushed the phones for me. You guys have seen my VA videos, I think, where I've had call agents pretty much the last year and a half of my business, right? I had call agents. The first year I was on the phones, but man, it is game changing once you get off the phones. and off the truck, game changing. Honestly, if you still wanted to stay on the truck, like let's say you're busy, like Matt and JoJo style, right? Just you and the fiance, but you had a call agent helping you with phones, and they would just patch you in when you need it. Stay on the truck as long as you can. Get the exercise, save the money on employees. Don't worry about payroll taxes or workers' comp or somebody getting hurt. You know, this is only if you're willing to stay on the truck, but you can still have a call agent handling calls for you in the weekend and during busy out, like while you're working, and then they could schedule the jobs for you, or if they have any problems, they can patch you in. Having a call agent would probably be way more beneficial than you and your wife or you and your business partner getting off the truck. That's what I would recommend first. Stay on the truck as long as you can and hire somebody for the Philippines for $650 a month full time. You know, that would be so much more beneficial and change your life, because then you don't have to worry about answering the phone constantly, dispatching or scheduling calls. Your lady will just be like, hey, guess what, Andrew? You got another job 2 hours from now. And you can just like kind of breathe from the phone. And then on the weekends, you don't have to touch the phone either. You can actually enjoy your weekends, whether you're working or not. Maybe you have jobs, maybe you don't. But imagine your phones and ads are still running and your lady is booking calls for you, stacking your schedule, and you're still on the truck though, but you can at least get off the phone and chill and breathe, because the phones is exhausting. Booking and scheduling and dispatch and rescheduling and sending invoices, and you know, it's just nice and it'll change your life, guys. Mega Skins asks, yard signs that are 1018. My yard signs, yeah. I think I did the 12 by 24 yard signs. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, guys, does anybody have any more questions at all before I jump off? Any questions? I've been live for almost 50 minutes. Not bad. If you guys can give me some more questions, I'll go for a whole hour. I'll go for another 13 minutes. If you guys can shoot me some decent questions, I'll give you guys a quick. No, I'm not going to drive to Dallas. I'm actually going to take off from New York. So we fly out of New York, and we arrive the morning at 9 a.m. on the 15th. So we're like departing really early from New York, like 5:50 a.m. or something. So from New York to Dallas, Dallas back to New York, and then I'm driving from New York back home. So yeah. But guys, my software, anybody who wants to beta test my software, you can visit autopilotapp.io. I will be posting more videos later on my software and what we're working on. Super excited. Super excited to share the software with you guys. Beta testing opens in 2 weeks or less. So make sure to sign up for beta. If you want to try the software, it's going to be $50 a month. It's drastically cheaper than everybody else. You get all the same shit that everybody else gives you. And then eventually more. By summer, we're going to have way more features. Awesome, important features. 00 Vaughn. That's zero. When you're a YouTuber, you kind of get used to a quick junk removal. Out junk. Hey, Wally gone. Yeah, just email me. I don't know if I got your email or not. Oh yeah, if you guys want to invest and I truly believe this is my home run. We're gonna turn this into $1 billion company. Jobber's worth $3 billion. Service Titan 18 billion. We're gonna kill it in this. This is going to be a $1 billion company, which means your small investment of 5,000, 10,000, whatever, will be worth millions. Assuming I hit the finish line and I turn this into $1 billion company, which I truly believe I am. We have some really good, awesome people behind us who invested. We got a lot of YouTubers who are so I'm excited. Out junk removal. You giving away your car too? No, I'm not. Just the dump trailer. Wally, yeah, just oh cool, Wally, I'll see you at the summit then. Looking forward to it. Mega Skins Gaming ask, is debt good even if you have the money to buy cash? I know sometimes you need money for employees. Okay, so I would argue now, There's people with different opinions. There's a lot of variables that go into this. Okay. Um, Never would I ever buy a dump truck, a brand. Let's say, I started this business again and I got a brand new dump truck, lift gate. Let's just say 80, 90, $100,000. You're out of your mind. I would never, even if I had 100 grand in my bank account to buy that dump truck. Let's say I had $250,000, $500,000 in my bank account. No way on the fucking, no fucking way would I pay 100 grand for that dump truck in cash. You buy that dump truck because you have enough business to cover that $1,500 a month payment. Even a dump trailer, 10 grand, you can make it you can get $150, $200 a month payment. No, I would not. I would not buy a dump trailer in cash. No, you want that 10 grand for marketing and advertising expenses, payroll, operations, running your business, because that debt is a guaranteed debt. You can get one job and make that payment. It does not make any sense in this business to buy your dump trailer in cash unless you're filthy rich. Um, Now, some people could argue that debt's bad. You're going to have a high interest rate. I would rather pay cash and not have to worry about it. Yeah, if you've got an excess amount of cash and you could throw $10,000 at a dump trailer because you're sitting on 30, 40, 50K to start this business. But if you're sitting on 10K, 20K to start this business, you're out of your mind if you think you want to throw half of it into starting. If you have 20K and you go buy a 10K dump trailer, you're out of your mind. That's, to me personally, don't do that. You will be able to make the $200 a month payment. You will get one job to pay that $200 a month payment for the trailer. You need startup capital, and if you could finance, but only finance when you are really truly committed and ready. You can rent in the meantime. U-Haul, Home Depot. There's other variables to financing. So, you know, make sure you're committed before you do it. Make sure, you've got your feet wet and this is what you want to do before you lock yourself into a trailer payment. Just really make sure. Out junk removal. Yes. We've got about 10, 12 investors now who have invested into this software that believe in me. If you want to invest, just email me, Andrew at autopilotapp.io. I'll explain how it works. Everybody signs the same contract. But yeah, if you guys have faith that I'm going to build the next jobber and be $1 billion company, which, guys, if I get 5,000 people to subscribe to our software, we're a $90 million company. 5,000 people. I've already got 2,000 people on the wait list. And well over hundreds ready for beta testing. So if you believe that I'm going to be able to build a good product and change the game in the home services industry, reach out to me, Andrew at autopilotapp.io. Let's see. David says, I won't even pay it off. I just keep the payments to the end date. Yeah, and dude, it builds credit. Once you pay it off in a few years, you're building credit. Once it's paid off and off your credit report, yeah. So there's all kinds of benefits. There's nothing wrong with debt, right? Screw Dave Ramsey. Home Depot truck rentals are great. 139. Yes, Jeffrey, that's exactly. It's so good. It's get even one job. If you get one big job, will pay for the truck rental, the dump fees, the gas. Let's say you get $1,000 job, and 100 truck, the truck rental for the day, $100 in dump fees. You can, I want to try to job stack as many jobs as you can. If you're going to do a 24-hour rental, you fucking crush it with that 24-hour rental. Is it worth it if you don't have credit just to start? Now, if your credit's shit, you're going to have a hard time, right? Luckily, we were able to get the dump trailer because my girl's credit's better than mine. My credit is shit. But you can get a dump trailer for pretty cheap. I would try your hardest to find somebody to help you co-sign. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have to buy it cash. I would start with a cheaper trailer, a non-dump trailer, and build your way up. Because $10,000 is a lot of cash that you can use to grow your business, right? So probably be better off getting a non-dump trailer for a couple grand and then going from there. What are your thoughts on Devon AI? Ooh, is that the new? I think I saw an ad for that. Is that the new software engineer um, AI tool replacement? I think it helps you code and program. Is that? I think I saw something about Devon AI just within the last 24 hours. Um, like helps you code. Yeah, man, I'm excited for. So here's the thing, guys. AI will never truly be able to replace engineers for a while because it can't think where we like. Here's the thing. There's so many very important things that come down to user experience when building product that makes a good product. Like the button has to go over here and it has to do this and look like this with this pixel of spacing, and this has to happen, and this user flow has to happen. There's too many moving parts. Now, can it do an incredible amount of the programming for you? Make this drop down menu and make it do this and make it so it fades in and fades out, or make it so this happens. And it could definitely, AI is awesome. We use it for coding all the time now. Will it replace us? Not anytime soon. Will it replace shitty engineers that don't know anything of what they're doing? Oh God, this will replace junior developers, but this will not replace seniors and product engineers. I'm a product engineer. Product engineers are engineers that care about the product, that are obsessive. They don't care how they get there. They don't care about they just need to make sure the product is good for the user. AI cannot do that. AI doesn't have eyeballs yet. It doesn't know what good user experience is. Maybe one day in the future. But the thing is there's a creative element to user experience that just humans will always need to be a part of. But we will use these AI tools that replace people, like the main engineer, the engineer who does the stuff. Will use these to replace junior engineers. But I have to try Devon. I haven't tried Devon. I haven't even tried GitHub Copilot yet. I need to GitHub Copilot was first. So I'm going to try GitHub Copilot and Devon AI. We use ChatGPT. We use Claude. These are all awesome, powerful tools that help you with coding. It's pretty awesome. I got to use box truck with lift gate and to use dump truck. Total 15,000 repairs, about 15,000 with tires. I have the money. Wait, hold on. I got to use with lift gate and use dump truck. Total $15,000. Repairs about 15,000. Yeah, fucking repairs, man. I have the money to buy a new dump truck to not worry about repairs. Running solo. Yeah, man, that's exactly the problem that I was having. Mega Skins is I was constantly repairing my shit. And that's just the name of the game until you get to that level where you can get a new one. Most people don't want to jump into an $80,000 to $100,000 dump truck. But when you start growing and you have employees, you start to realize, fuck, man, these used dump trucks aren't going to work anymore. I need a reliable new truck. From Sky, hi Jedi, what SEO package do you choose for your website from Lucky? Just stick with the $150 a month package or $400 a month package. Do not go, and you got to be very strict with them about the keywords that you want. You do not need any more than the $400 a month package. Even the $150 is good enough. They do so much backlink work for you that you do not need to spend more than $400 a month. I think the $400 a month package for a year is your best bet. Okay, $150 if you're on a budget. And I don't like people spending money on SEO if they don't have the money. If you're not profitable, do not do SEO yet. Do everything besides SEO to start stacking money in the bank. But $400 a month plan is your best bet. Thanks for the info about debt. What should I draw? Daniel stuff. Draw a Jedi warrior, please. Out junk removal and demolition. My email is andrew@autopilotapp.io. If you go to the live virtual event, you'll see that I put the website to autopilotapp.io, where you can apply for beta, is there. So yeah, please, you can check that website and then you'll know the URL. Just andrew@autopilotapp.io. Guys, we just hit exactly an hour of me being live. If anybody has any questions at all, Speak now or forever hold your peace until tomorrow's next live. Um, so if anybody has any other questions, go ahead and ask me now. Otherwise, thank you so much. Will Jedi be doing the beta testing? No, because his company, Jedi Junk Removal, is too big. I don't mean that in like a bad way, but he's got 8 employees, 2 locations running. I sold him, I don't want him to be a beta tester with that much moving parts. I want solo operators and smaller companies to come in and wait till he can switch to my software in August, though, when it's live. Jeffrey Landon, I'll probably go live around the same time, around noon again tomorrow. Around the same time, I'll be live. Also, bro, I can see your Junk Removal Authority at a backlink from your website. Did they take approval from you? I can see Junk Removal Authority had a backlink from your website. Did they take approval from you? I don't know. I did when I was actually building my website out. I was getting a lot of my stuff from JRA. So they might have a backlink for me. They might have a backlink for me because I was just copying and pasting and forgot to update some of the stuff because I have 100 pages on Jedi Junk Removal. That fucking took forever. If you guys realize, you can do that so easily on Duda too. You can start building out pages easily. I do a junk removal company as a side hustle. So far, it's going great. My morning full-time job is credit repair. Nice. If you know credit repair, bro, you know what's up then. That helped me finance a dump trailer that's now paid off. Yeah, credit repair is big, man. My credit is finally going up. Thank God. It's slowly going up. Which is funny because I just sold my but my credit's still not good enough to get approved for another dump truck or an Amex Platinum or something. But it is slowly getting a little bit better. But guys, thank you so much. I didn't get any other questions. Jeffrey, long story short, I had 10 credit cards prior to COVID. Racked them all up. During COVID, life sucked. Shit at the fan. Multiple late payments, all of COVID. So 10 credit cards, 2 years of late payments, just stacked. Credit card closed, charge off, closed, charge off. So life just sucked during COVID, man. And then I found junk removal. So those 10 credit cards fucking on my credit report with late payments and charge offs. And I've been doing everything I can to get them off, but it's going to be a couple of years, you know? There's no coming back from 10 credit cards with 10 late payments, or 2 years of late payments during COVID. So, yeah, there's no recovering from that. There's nothing but time and time. You know, I'm doing everything I can to remove them, but don't fuck up your credit, guys. Credit is everything in America. Anyways, guys, I got some really good videos coming out. Thank you so much. I'll be live tomorrow, and I should be delivering the dump trailer live tomorrow. So, as always, guys, I leave you with this. Success is often covered in dirt, but so is gold at one point. Toodles. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what? I love you, though. Good luck with the credit payments. Thanks, Prophet Wisdom. Anyways, toodles, guys. Later.